Just want to take this opportunity to remind everybody how to use the Paris dashboards, My Communications. I will be out of town this weekend, so I want to make sure that you have the ability to either develop your own templates or to launch a message if something occurs this weekend. So as a reminder, we're first going to go to the www.r2beready.com website, r2beready.com. You're going to sign in. Remember, this is going to be your Paris or iInfo login. I'm primarily going to deal with mass emergency notifications today, but I'll kind of highlight some of the more routine ones. The area that you care about is MyComm. The setup is templates. If you've created templates, they would be located under templates. Drafts are similar to templates, but you can't really edit it. You just open it up and edit it from there. So we're going to go ahead and create a brand new one, and then we're going to convert it to a template. Go up here to New in the drop-down box. Go to Mass Emergency, Accept. Your org will probably default in here, but primarily to hit the mass notice groups, you're going to be under your county OEM name. There are a couple of you where your mass notice groups are under the Sheriff's Department, or Sheriff's Office, but majority of you, the groups are under OEM. Once you've done that, click Continue. You can see that it's defaulted up here to the OEM, and then when sending, it's going to use the sender's, the org name, which will be OEM. To get to your group's mass notice groups, you're going to click on to Mass Notice Groups. Your biggest groups are always going to be the emergency notices and warnings for the county or the weather alerts, and you could actually click both of them. Click 2, don't forget the 2. You can see it populated it right there. If you also want to send out to reverse 911 or to your landlines, you're going to go to My Boundaries. If you know you want to send it to everyone in the county, you just click this box. But I'm going to show you how many landlines are in Briscoe County. So you can see up here in this corner, it's calculated the landlines, and there's 852 landlines that are in the entire county. So that gives you an opportunity to just select the Briscoe County box. Let's say you wanted to drill down and create a new map that was just based at a city level. So you're going to double click. Basically, you're just enlarging it. And now I'm getting down here into Silverton proper. Go up and grab a square with your pointer finger. Your pointer finger is going to click the mouse once. Then it's going to drag down, lift the finger up, and then click it again. And now this area has been highlighted. And you can see there's 407 landlines that are in here. So now you could go in and rename it, and we're going to call this Silverton. And now it's saved, and we're going to accept that map. Oh, evidently it was already in there. So we're going to cancel that and just get out of there. And so in saved maps, there was already one called Silverton. So it kind of gives you an idea how to isolate a particular area. So if I wanted to send to Silverton only, I would just check that. And then once again, click the 2 box. Okay, close. Don't forget your subject. In this case, we're just going to type in a test. There's a default in here that says this is an emergency message from, and then it's going to go back to whatever the name is up here. So we're going to leave that there. Okay. Then we're going to come down here to the voice broadcast. And you can see, let me make that a little bit larger for you. Okay. So down here in the voice broadcast, this is a test. Okay, so once again, it starts out with this. You can remove anything you want on it, but I would strongly encourage leaving this one here for the voice message. So if you want to hear what it sounds like, you're going to click Speak. So it kind of gives you an idea whether you like it or not. So let's say that you wanted to add something else, but maybe the word is a little odd. So we're going to do this from Miami, which are Miami. So let's listen to this. Okay, well, we know we don't say Miami for Miami, Texas. It's Miami. So let's go in here, and you're going to phonetically spell it. So it may be, I think I'm going to separate it, Miami. Now let's listen to it. Okay, that didn't work. So let's try this. Okay, so you can see that got a little bit closer, but you have the opportunity to do whatever kind of phonetic spelling that you want right here, but only do it in the voice broadcast. Otherwise, it looks misspelled in the other ones. There's a couple options that you can use in the voice broadcast. You can call all the phones, or you can just call the primary phone they've chosen. You can call all the recipients, I mean everybody in that group, or if some people have put in that they have a mobile app or a text address, you can put that in there. And then it will only call the people who don't have text capability. The last thing is your text or social media. If you guys do have a Facebook account and you want to get a hold of me between now and tomorrow evening, I can get that loaded up. But basically, the text message pulls from the voicemail, so you may have to overtype it and change that to make that appropriate. That's it. Once you're happy with it, you can either send it, you can send a test message to yourself. In this case, we're going to convert it to a template to save it for later, because let's say you knew the weather was going to be bad. So now we're going to give it a name so we know what it's called. We're going to go ahead and check the box because I might want to launch it from my cell phone. And so that's how you would get it onto your cell phone template. And then after that, scroll down to the bottom and save the template. Now, how do you find this template? You all will probably be able to see it because I have access to everybody's stuff. There's a lot there. So I believe that this is the message right here. And you can see there it is. So if I'm ready to launch it from my computer, I can click Test. I accept it. Once again, it'll probably default to you. Continue. And if I do not have to make any updates on here, I can go right to the bottom and send it. It'll show me a summary, and I send it again. And that's it on launching the messages. So when you're looking at doing more peacetime messages to those same groups, you're going to just find that in New, and they're going to be right there. Boom. And then I'm under my org now, but if it was under your org, an OEM or sheriff, you're going to see that listed right there. So that's a reminder on how to do that. The last thing I want to show you is don't forget to load this as a bookmark into your phone. Go to your Safari or your Google search engine, and you're going to type in www.i-info.com/mobile, and you're typing that in from your phone. Now, same login that you used here is what you're going to do on this. Okay, you can search for people, so there's a search engine right here if you want to find my phone number, PRPC, some other primary organization in the region, or if you're going to send a communication, go to the COM, and once again, let me make this a little bit bigger for you guys. So this would be what your cell phone looks like. If it's a brand new communication, you would click this. If it's a template that you created and loaded up for mobile use, you just click onto that, and then there would be the template you created. Let's see if I can find, I've got so many here, but we're just going to go ahead and jump on this one. So let's say this was the one that I loaded up. I would click onto it. I accept, make sure I'm the right org, continue. I'm not going to do that, so I'm going to continue. and then boom, it's already preloaded with the groups that I want to receive it, any CCs that I want to automatically get it, and then there's the message. Now, if I needed to update this and say north of Perryton, literally on my cell phone, I would just type over it, and you can see it updated the text piece of it also. Did not do the voice broadcasts, so just kind of look it over real quick if you've left yourself open to put something in. And then last but not least, you're going to click send, and away it goes. And that's your mobile app. So call me between now and tomorrow if you have any questions, and we can get everything organized for you so you guys can launch on your own.